Everybody, hello replay viewers. What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you, my loves? Let me check the sound. Do, 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 do. I would like to reach out my hand. Do, 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 do. Reach out my hand. I knew that was going to happen. I hear myself singing. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Oh, I got 30 hearts already. Thank you so much, my loves. So sweet. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What am I doing? Checking the sound. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Welcome in, everybody. Come on in. Okay, y'all, I have not cleaned my water bottle things yet. I get so grossed out. Do you ever have, like, I know we all do. We have weird smells sometimes in those bottles that we drink from. It wasn't even that bad, but I just got so nauseated from it. I'm also on my moon time. I'm having a very heavy moon time for the first time in my life. It's like, oh, mamma mia. Girl, stop making me pay the price for having easy moon times my whole life, okay? I didn't do it on purpose. It was nice though. But anyway. So now I'm drinking from a Costco cup because I don't want to clean that. I cleaned it, but I just don't want to drink from it. I'm like, ew. I remember the feeling, so it's going to be a while. Yeah, and I'm on a yoga ball in case you hear some weird sounds. And also, what was I going to say? I don't know. What's up, everybody? I'm drinking coffee. I got a nice strong coffee here because I just woke up from a beautiful nap. It was so nice. Y'all, it's like a haunted horror movie outside my window right now. You should see it. I wish I could show you, but it's really dark. But anyway, it's like I live in BC and there's really tall green trees and deep in the forest. And it's all foggy and dark. It's like a haunted movie. I'm like, what's going on out there? Better stay inside. Just kidding. I'm not scared, but it's really creepy. It's a nice, you get used to it when you live in BC, and I'm sure it's like this in London, England too. I've never been there, but it's like this haunted movie feeling. You just get used to it. It's hauntingly beautiful. Let's put it that way. So I was going to wear some weird makeup, but this is what came out. So it came out like this. My blending is so interesting. Hello. Hi, Megs. Thank you for what you're doing. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you, honey. And look at this beautiful community, how I start out my lives. It's so nice to receive those words. I really appreciate it. I'm a words of affirmations girl in the 5 love languages. So thank you so much. Hi, Ree. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Ronnie. Thank you. Hi, Ronnie. Welcome in, everybody. Haley, welcome in. Kim. So what I do here is I read cards for you. And soon I'm going to start shuffling. When you hear the shuffling, that means I'm about to pick somebody. Okay? But you can spam the chat any old time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me at all. Like, even when I'm reading. So go ahead. Do I have a white thing on my head? I have a white dot right here. Oh, Shiana, what a beautiful name. Nice to meet you, honey. Hi, Judy. Welcome in. Thank you for being here, everybody. Your energy contributes to my live stream, and I appreciate you, and I can feel you. So thank you. Hi, Cheryl. Hello, Tamara Blessings. Thank you for the hearts. Marguerite, thank you. Okay, so come on in. Let me know if you'd like a reading. We're doing readings. The sign says career, job, and finance, but you can ask me anything you want. I just haven't changed it yet. We go all over anyway. I do like to focus you though. So you do need to focus on something. Okay. I want you to get into your power. That's what I'm here for. That's my life mission. Y'all, I'm spooked out by the outside. Every time I move, my shadow's on the window now. And I'm like, what's out there? I watched way too many horror movies growing up and way too young. My grandmother had a video store. Remember VHS and Beta? I was so lucky as a kid. I got all the new movies. I got to watch. I loved it. And I got to learn how to be an entrepreneur in her store. But girl, those movies were scary. Okay. And now every time I'm in the forest and there's like, I'm a little spooked. Help. But it's okay. Chris will be home shortly. So whenever he's home, I feel safer. I don't know why. Oh, Bliss says, I love the Empowered by Trauma. Thank you so much. I get a lot of compliments on that from trauma survivors, and I'm glad it really resonates and that it's doing its job to tell you what's possible for you. Just in the vibe, okay? And my program is called Trauma Badasses. So let's go. Your grandma worked at Blockbuster. I love that. I used to go to Blockbuster when I was older. but it was only because whenever I was visiting someone or we were far away from my grandmother or when I moved away. Otherwise, we went to her radio store, okay, because we got it free. We also got tons of popcorn and the Italian food. Italian grandmothers never send you home without food, right? So it was a little bit better than Blockbuster. But I do miss Blockbuster because as I got older, I always went there and then it went away and we're Blockbuster. Chris and I talk about going to visit the last one where there's one or two still standing. I would love to have that experience. It's so fun. I know, right, Cheryl? Ours closed years ago. I love it there, right? Hello. I should get a Blockbuster t-shirt. They have them on Amazon. I was looking up a whole bunch of things. Remember those old Orange Crush t-shirts and Cream Soda Crush, those pops? Remember those t-shirts? They were so cute. They were bright colors. I love them. They're on Amazon. There's lots of stuff. They're like $35, $40. Mamma mia. I mean, it's fine. It's just when you get older, you're like, girl, we used to pay $10 for a t-shirt. Now they're like 40 and that's normal. You're just like, it's inflation. It's normal. I get it. But it's really weird. There's certain things that you're just like, come on, I can't pay that. Give me a discount. Amazon's like, no. Girl, give it the times. Grow up. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Speaking of growing up. Divine Rose, welcome in, honey. Lisa, hello, welcome in. I wanted to let you know. What do you want to let me know, Bless? Tell me everything. Cheryl, I have some of their stuff. Whose stuff? The Blockbuster stuff? What's going on? Tell me everything. Tell me. What's going on? Bum, 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 bum. Will I see Anthony today? I'm a trauma survivor and currently in Victims of Violence program for 2 years. It's devastating. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm sending you so much love. Everybody tap the screen for In Search of Healing. We're sending you so much love. Just so everybody knows, I know a lot of you are supported when you come in here and you've got a lot of stuff going on. You've got trauma counseling and everything like that, and that makes me happy. But just so you know, in the links in my bio, I do have crisis numbers. So I want everyone to know that you can access those crisis numbers and call anytime. And don't be ashamed. Girl, we don't do shame here. I mean, we talk about it because it's a big part of trauma. So I'm just being the strong mama bear leader here. We deal with it, okay? It's not like we're pretending it doesn't exist, but we don't let it stop us from getting the help that we need. And we understand that it's a part of trauma. It's an effect of trauma. But we also stand in our power. We take care of our mental, emotional, and mental health, and we make sure that we're okay. So no shame about calling crisis lines. I've called them before in the past. I've been homeless in the past. I don't have anything to be ashamed of. My story played out exactly how it was supposed to. I'm on a yoga ball in case you're wondering. And so is yours. Okay. And then like I'm looking back going, oh, that was supposed to be exactly like that, even though it was freaking horrible. It worked out to be part of my story so I can inspire others. Okay. It was too damaging. What do you mean In Search of Healing? What do you mean? Tell me. I need to know. The trauma therapy was too damaging? Tell me. What's going on? Share so I can learn. Alberta has a new line, 211 for any issue. I love that. Thank you, Ronnie, for sharing. Any emotional, even physical. I love that. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I'm noticing that with Canada. You can call for nurses ever since the big global crisis we had in 2020. You can call for nurses for physical help and everything. Did you all see the new story I put up on my tweet? La la la. I found it today. And I was like, I'm going to put that up and see what it looked like. It kind of looks kind of weird, but I'm just going to leave it for now. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, In Search of Healing. You got booted out, but back. Cheryl's back. Cheryl, tell us what everything you were going to, you said, I want to tell you something. So what do you mean the trauma was, the therapy was damaging? I'm curious about that. Jen, work trauma. I know that. Will you be a director in 2025? Kim. So what I do, everybody, just so you know, is I look into your energy. Okay. So I'm choosing, my guides are choosing for me, my instinct. It's not me. It's not mentally. I'm not like, oh, okay, I want to read for her. She sounds interesting. They were here first. It's not like that at all. It's like, okay, someone's name is just going to grab me by the soul and be like her. And that's how I'm going to know who to read for. So keep commenting. When that happens, I'm going to call the person's name. If you're like, no, tonight I'm not in the mood to play that game, I don't want to wait around, I really need a reading, you can click the link in the bio and you can go to the top option when you get to my website. So you click the link in my bio, that's to my website. And then on the top, there's 3 stars. Those are the emojis. Click on that. $22, you can get read next. If I haven't said anyone's name, you're next, okay? If I have said someone's name or I started reading for them, you're the next one. It pops up on my screen. I see who you are, and you get read guaranteed. I have that option for everybody because I work intuitively. And you got to be patient, okay? Thank you for the roses. You got to chill and relax and be patient. Otherwise, this is going to be a very frustrating experience for you. But thank you for joining my team. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. The memories came back too fast and I had a heart attack. Yeah. This is why I always talk about titrating, doing things very slowly as trauma survivors. This is why I do what I do. Behind the scenes, y'all, I'm busy behind the scenes. I'm coaching people on their businesses who've been through trauma. We have to do things differently, especially in business. We have to do it in little doses, but effective doses, right? Because we make tons of money doing what we love in our life purpose. But the thing is, you know, we can't overwhelm ourselves, but the world hasn't taught us that. We don't learn that in school. And here's a great example. I'm so sorry that happened to you, but that's a great example. We can literally overwhelm our whole systems because we've been through too much. Okay? That's the truth. So I'm so sorry once again, my love. I'm sending you so much love. And welcome to the community. Come on in. Everyone is welcome here. As long as you're respectful, girl. If you're not, then the Hamilton me comes out, okay? I'm from Hamilton, Ontario. That's where I was born. I'm in BC. I've been here for 20 years, but girl, block and delete happens when it needs to. Just letting everyone know. Okay, Kim. Okay, honey. I'm so sorry, honey. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm sending so much love to you. Angela, am I going to get the job I interviewed for yesterday? Hello, Jen. Welcome in. Mel, hello. Oh my goodness, Cheryl, that's a lot. That's a lot. There's a lot of stuff here that we're throwing in the fire. Cassie, you didn't know that? I was born on the mountain in Hamilton. Yeah. So my whole family's from Italy, and then they immigrated to Toronto, and then I was born in Hamilton. Yeah, and then I moved to BC 20 years ago. Actually, I moved here before that too, because I went to university here. That's when I fell in love with BC. I was like, I'm out of here, Ontario. Yeah. Nice to see you, Cassie. Good evening. Okay, so let's choose somebody to read for. Jen, would you like a reading? Jen, who said hi, dear. 398 followers. Jen, would you like a reading? I said that because there's lots of Jens, I'm sure. Sometimes we get busy. Used to get too busy for me. Girl, I hate when I have a thing right here. Look, space. I don't like that. It drives me nuts when you're on video. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't even notice, but when you're on video, everything just sticks out. Look, what's going on here? I don't have one on that side. What is that? Oh no, I think I'm losing hair right there. Look. It looks like a butterfly, actually. I should put a butterfly in there. I don't know what's going on. Don't look at me. Don't watch. Doodle. I'll just go like this so you can't see. I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's see. Jen, would you like a reading? Would you like a card? Jen! Ruby, hello from Ontario. Nice to meet you. Hello, Rochelle. Nice to meet you. Rosemary Water. Yes, I've heard about that. Thank you. Don't look at me. Cassie, don't look at me. Jen, other Jen with a G. Okay, so I guess the other Jen left. Scroll away. I do that too. I get it. But if I call you and you scroll away, I'm going to get mad. Okay, don't do that. That's rude. It's disrespectful. If I access your energy and then you're just like, bye. I'm like, oh, thank you, Jessica. Thank you so much, honey. Nice to see you. Okay, Cheryl. Let's do you, Cheryl. Cheryl with a C. Cheryl. What was your question, Cheryl? Type in the chat. When I'm reading, I want you to engage with me, okay? So that I can feel your energy. Good evening from Alberta. Welcome in. I'm in BC. Welcome. Hello, Kayla. Nice to meet you from Ottawa. Hello. Got all our Canadians in the house tonight. Stephanie, nice to see you again, honey. Yes. Cassie, okay, honey. Miranda, hi. How are you? Everybody I'm choosing seems to have scrolled away, so let's see. Girl, you want me to leave or what? Everybody's scrolling away? You want me to just leave? Like, what's going on here? Julie, hello, neighbor. Hello. Y'all, just so you know, I do have a weird memory when I'm on live, okay? If you met me in normal life, you'd be like, oh, she has a great memory. And I do, short and long term. Very sharp. When I'm on live, it's different because I'm channeling. So I don't remember half of you. I remember, like, some of you I bonded with, right? Jessica. But, like, for example, when I'm talking in the comments, I'll be like, hello, nice to meet you. And we already talked before. So I apologize for that. It sounds weird. I'm like Dory the fish. You just got to deal with it a little bit when I'm in channel mode. There's my girl. Haha. Yes. Oh, Jen. Okay. Wait, no, Jen. I was talking to the other Jen. Sorry, my love. You're saying G. Hang on. Okay, let's do Jen with a G. Slow inhale. Nice to meet you, honey. From Quebec. Are you from Quebec? So it says. Welcome in. Let's give you a reading tonight. Jen G. Did you have a question, honey? Sometimes the comments are a lot to scroll back on. You're staying, Kim. Kim's like, I'm determined. Thank you, Kim. Let's see. Just keep swimming. You feel negative energy, or you avoid that? That's a good question, Ronnie. Can you feel negative energy, and do you avoid that? I do a lot to protect myself, first of all. And my guides work with me, so they tell me who to choose. I'm not afraid of that energy at all. We're trauma survivors. We've been through a lot of crap, right? So I'm not afraid of any kind of energy, but they choose. So I don't know how they choose. I'm going to be totally honest. I don't know. If I was like just in my human brain, I'd be like, I'll stay away from that, right? But I'm not. I'm in channel mode. So that means my guides are helping me to choose who to deal with. And usually how they choose is whatever's going to be in the highest and greatest good for everyone who's here. So that means whatever reading is going to help the most people at once. I'm all about efficiency my whole life. As a trauma survivor, we don't have tons of energy, right? So we've got to be efficient in our life, in our business, in our work life, in our home life. We've got to be efficient. Get the most bang for your buck. I know that sounds weird, but that's what it is at the end of the day. Right? So that's what my guides are about, because also it just helps the most people, period. Shrimpy, I've been looking for a job for a year. I don't know what's missing. Okay, stick around. Okay. So, Stephanie, I can teach you that behind the scenes. Is way too much to talk about here, but I do a lot of protection work behind the scenes with myself and my clients. If anyone wants the links to work with me or ask me anything, I do like intensive sessions just to teach you something, or have a planning session. I also have month-long, I got cat hair in my nose, I can feel it. I also do all kinds of things. So check the link in my bio. There's also a link just to email if you're like, I don't have time to look through all this. Just email me, okay? And we will talk. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson, y'all. I'm not weird. I'm just like, this is what I've got available. Right now, there's this many spots. If you'd like one, let me know. And that's it. This is how much it is, and that's it. Okay? You do 10 bliss. You do 10 readings max before you tapped out. Yeah. I'm learning about my my limits as well. And I'm also expanding them. So I noticed when I first started coming on live, I'd have way more people. But I've changed my energy, so now there's less because I'm more comfortable. It's funny how that works. I mean, yes, there's a TikTok algorithm too, but our energy affects everything. So I've noticed that, and I'm expanding it slowly, because I used to do lives with 300, 400, 500 people. It was normal for me, but I wasn't doing energy work. So I'm mastering holding a lot of people right now. Don't laugh at my cup. Stop laughing at my cup. Rude. I didn't want to drink from my other water bottles just because I had one little smell. I'm like a little kid. I'm like, ew, I'll never. Smell is so important. We never forget smell. Okay, Jen, did you ask your question, Jen? Okay, Quebec, yes, here she is. Jasmine, my love, would you mind pinning her comment so I can see it, please? Please. Jasmine, thank you so much, honey. Quebec, yes, my question will be will I be a director in 2025? You lost your position last year, okay. Thank you for your question, my love. This is so funny. This is not a deck about success, okay? It's about everything. And look at Jen's card. Jen with a G, like me, my G twin. Jessica, thank you so much. I love that one. Lee. Okay, look at her card. Success is about the joy I feel. Jen, look at you. Success is about the joy I feel. Look at all the colors. I love that. La, la, la. Look, my eye matches the card. Can't make this stuff up. All right, G-twin, that's right. Okay, if you see something in my mouth, don't laugh at me. I have a dry mouth thing because my mouth gets so dry when I'm talking. So I put a tab in here. It might look like I have a bump here or I'm talking funny. When I smile, see? Don't laugh. Look. It sticks to your mouth and it really helps. Girl. All right, you guys are like, just read already. I have to do all my dramatics first. All right, here it is. La la. Success is about the joy I feel. It smells so good in here. It smells like coffee. When you are genuinely thrilled by someone else's success, that means you are right on track of your own. Success is not about getting it done. The measure of success in life is not the attainment of the money or the stuff. Ain't that the truth? The measure of success is absolutely the amount of joy you feel. So Jen, right off the bat, the first reading out of the gate tonight, the universe, God, whatever you call Allah, Great Spirit, whatever you call the energy that created all life on this planet. Ooh, thank you, Famo. I respect everybody's views, okay? Everybody believes something, whatever yours is. The universe is telling, I'm just going to use whatever word comes, but the universe, creative intelligence is telling you to go where the joy is. Sometimes creative intelligence moves opportunities, moves situations out of your way so you can go to that joy, because we're humans, right? We're like, the universe, God is like, hello, wake up, girl, what are you doing? Trying to pour cold water on our head, and we're like, da, da, da. I go this way because I'm used to it. I'm a creature of habit. I'll just keep going this way. Boop, boop, work is hard, la, la, la. That was me. I'm talking about me right now. Work is hard. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to drain you and exhaust your whole life. Keep going to that job, Gina. And the universe is like, stop. What are you doing? This is not how life's supposed to be. I'm like, and they're like, you know, those reels are like this way, that way. Yeah, that was the whole thing until I was like, oh. Even though I've been through trauma and supposedly broken and all that stuff, I still get to have a very easy life. Then I built a business that has now created my top records, $25,000 in one transaction. Doing this. I do nothing else. There's no MLM. There's no company. It's just me. And I did that by someone wanted to work with me for a year in advance. So I gave her a year-long in advance cost, and she paid that to me in one transaction. That was my old salary in one transaction. I'm sharing that because I want you to know what's possible for you when we do it our way, when we say yes, when we stop fighting, we stop hurting ourselves, because that's what trauma teaches us to do. This is for somebody in here. Trauma teaches you to hurt yourself, to have a hard time, and to live like you aren't worth it and you're not worth the joy. So the question for you, Jen, here is, you're saying, will I be a director in 2025? Where's your huge joy? Is that what they're called? Solo cups. Yes. Where's your joy? I think you probably commented. Jen with a G. G-twin. It's so funny. I was just listening to Snoop Doggy Dogg before this. It's like 1, 2, da-na-na-na-na. Something G. They always say G. I'm like, they're talking to me. That's what I think. They're not. G, I think, means cousin or something like that. Yo, G. But I think they're talking to me. And you. My joy is with people. Okay, yeah. Sunshine Tarot. Shelly, I love your name. That's so cute. You've done the same thing? Yeah, right? I know. Being creative. Yeah, okay. It feels, I'm reading your energy, like I don't really need the cards, y'all, but I'm reading your energy. It just feels like a little bit too much of attachment to this position. It doesn't mean you're not going to have it or you can't have it, but it's just like holding on tight instead of like what I was just sharing, like expanding into the truth that your life gets to be joyful no matter what, right? I would like to see a shift in energy, like they're lucky to have you, right? Don't go saying that to them. Please don't. Imagine someone did, they listen to my live and they're like, girl, they show up to their work. You're lucky to have me. Yeah, just, it's more like your energy is, I would like to see you giving off that vibe, right? It's like, I have a lot to offer. So people are knocking down your door. Does that make sense, Jen? Oh, what is that word? I'm a word nerd. I consider myself intelligent. I'm like, what is this? Modify, proceed. Procede. And then there's an accent on the E. What the heck? They're lucky. Yes. Jen says, okay, yes. Yeah. So when you're in that energy, opportunities are magnetized to you. Right, Jen? But you got to believe it yourself. So this is where we do the inner work. You got to believe it yourself. You got to treat yourself that way so that your energy is in integrity with what you're acting like and the opportunities that you want. Your magnetism is true and in integrity. Love the energy from you. Thank you, sunshine. I feel you, girl. There's some people I'm just like, are you my soul sister? We've never even met. I had that happen last night too. I'm like, you're my bestie from another, one of the psychics on here says from another T. She's from Alberta. She cracks me up. From another T testy. I can't. I've never heard that before. Bestie from another testy. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. It was autocorrect. I'm like, what the heck? Modify process. Okay, it was an autocorrect. All right. Yes, I have work to do. You're still hurt and angry. Okay, honey. So it's just like when we lose somebody. Everybody's laughing. It's just like when we lose somebody. Stop, y'all. I gotta be serious. I'm just kidding. You can do whatever you want. I like all the vibes in here. Click the likes. Thank you for all the hearts and the shares. I really appreciate those. And you guys can comment all you want. I love when we joke around. Sorry, this thing, it does make you get these things. So tell me, don't embarrass me. Let me embarrass myself. Tell me if I get goop in the side of my mouth. Anywho, Jen, so it's just like when we lose someone we love, right? So you've had a huge shift. You were attached, and there's nothing wrong with being attached. It's healthy, not healthy, but you get more of what you want when you're more detached, right? And in your power, but it doesn't mean it's wrong to be attached. It's part of your journey. So you were attached, and it's just like when we lose someone we love, it's very human to have all of these emotions. But here's the thing, when we're full with emotions, it's really hard to let anything new in, right? Because we're full. It's like we're completely full. Like if we just lost someone, ew, now I got the goop. I just was putting it on my face. Girl, my baby wipe. Anyway, I've been using these Costco wipes on my face. Not a good idea, but I have a lot. I've been lazy. They're for babies' butts, not for your face. Why did I just tell you all that? Gosh. Anywho, pretend that didn't happen. Pretend I didn't say that. So when we lose someone, we're completely filled with grief. There's no room, right? It's not a time to get into a new relationship, get a new job, nothing like that. So I'm not saying, oh, now you just got to be mad and angry. No, but the priority is to deal with that so that there's more space. Does that make sense? Mel. I can't. Oh, thank you, Manita. La Isla Bonita. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I used to love that song in that video. My Spanish lullaby, tropical the island breeze, all nature wild and free. This is where I want to be, La Isla Bonita. Oh, I'm so sorry, Charmaine. I'm sending you so much love. Jen, you've got a lot of accents on your words. I don't know why. Can you see that? I know. You just wrote accents. Sorry, that's so. It's because you're probably French, right? You're in Quebec, so. I'm just trying to understand it though, because I like French, but I didn't understand the accents. I'm not going to lie. I speak Italian fluently, but so it's a Latin language, right? But I was just like, what are all these accents? Like, somebody help. So I was like such a good student, but when it came to those accents, they knocked down my scores, and I'm like, darn accent. So I'm just like, I just don't get it. Sorry. You are a hoot. Hello, Mackenzie. Nice to see you again, honey. Stick around. She says, any guidance tonight? Stick around. Thank you. You're welcome, Charmaine. It's rough sometimes, I know. I'm glad my algorithm brought me to you. Your energy is everything. Oh, thank you, Mel. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Come on in. May you have a card reading. So right now I'm reading for Jen. You can spam the chat all you want. Tell me if you want a card reading. Jen says very attached indeed. Yes. So Jen, this is a beautiful opportunity. I know it feels rough, but when you learn how to master and process those emotions on your own, you're going to feel more powerful than ever. And that's where that magnetism is going to come through even more powerful. So you're going through this for a reason. I don't know about you guys, but I don't believe that creative intelligence would give me any situation just to make me suffer. Okay, that's not how it works. It's to make us more powerful, more resilient, especially as trauma survivors, and to show us the way to our life purpose even more. And that's the journey you're on, Jen. Okay. I want you to keep going in this direction. Know that you're not doing anything wrong. You never did anything wrong. The universe interferes. And that was the strong message that I got for you earlier. The universe got in there and said, this is going to go a different way for you to make your life easier and better. What if you believe that? That's the question I'm going to ask as I start to close off your energy. If you have any other questions, Jen, please pop them in now. Type quick because your energy is starting to close off. Whoops, I got another card in there. I'm going to shuffle these cards again. Sometimes I hide cards when I'm talking and I like stick them in my computer. I'm like, then they just pop out. Forgot about that one. Whoopsies. So I put it back in now. But yes, let me know, Jen, if you have any last minute questions. I am going to start to close off your energy so I can read for someone else. Y'all, I'm going to choose intuitively. That's how it works. I'm about to choose someone next. So spam the comments. Let me know. But also if you really want a reading, you're like, no, I want to be next. I don't care. It's $22 to get guaranteed next spot. Like it says in the sign there. Okay. Just click my bio. I think my sign's too high. Let me put it down a bit on the iPad. The iPad's so different than everything else. That's better. Okay. So now you can read it all. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. I will show you on my iPad. Oh, I forgot my iPad. I can go get it though. Sometimes people are like, can you show me how to do that? And I'll show you. I got to go run and get my iPad. Imagine I could just manifest it here. I was like, iPad. And it appeared. That'd be so cool. Me, please. Hello, Bella. Nice to see you. What is that flag in your, is it Mexico? Argentina? I don't know. Are David and me going to be together? Denise, stick around. Feeling the joy is my way then. Dealing with this. So as I was saying, Jen, your cup is full of emotions. You already said that and I could sense it right away. Dealing with those emotions so you can clear up space, so you can feel the opportunities out there. You can feel yourself and more opportunities can, well, the opportunities are always there, but so you can feel them and sense them and you have space to go out for them. Not to say that this isn't the right one, but right now it's not, right? In this moment, it could change tomorrow, but that your cup being full it's not a problem. You could stay there for years if you want to. Everybody has a choice on what they're going to do, but that's the fastest and most direct route to clear this up. Does that make sense? Dealing with those. Learning how. Thank you so much for sharing, my love, Charmaine. Dealing with those. You got to learn how to deal with those because they're just sitting around in your energy, taking up space. Our emotions aren't meant to be held on to, my love. They're not. They're there to be signals. They're there to help us process things, but they're not there to be held on to. That's why trauma survivors like myself have had a hard time because we hold on to emotions and our brain does it for us with PTSD. But you got to go to therapy to get them out and the memories, right? And process them because here's a healthy processing brain, right? It's like, oh, here's a memory. Here's the situation. We just move along. With PTSD and with you right now, you get stuck. You're not going that way. It's like this. Whoop. It's trying. Your body will always try. That's why trauma survivors have such a hard time sometimes because they're like, can I just live? And your brain's like, no, I don't want you to live with this stuck inside of you. I need you to remove it so you can go like this. And you're like, come on. And if you're like me, I eat McDonald's. I'm like, I hate this. Don't tell anybody. That's how that was. I'm sharing that in case you're new to me. You're probably like, girl, you're eating McDonald's behind the scenes. No, that was my go-to coping method, but I destroyed my health, y'all. I destroyed it to the point where I'm still trying to lose some of the weight. It's hard. Okay. From the time that I coped that hard after that, Canada's second largest child murder case that I worked on at work. Okay. Long story, if you want to read my story, go to the link in my bio. I typed it all out. It's on my website. Just read it. Read how I got from there to here and all of that. But what I'm saying is we'll take those things, whatever. I'm not a drinker. I'm not a smoker. I don't like anything like that. DRUGS, we can't say it. I'm not, just never been that way. But you know, when I was 30 and after a life of being athletic, I turned to food. I was like, oh, sugar, because my body's not used to it. I was born in Italy, small village. I wasn't born in Italy. My whole family was, sorry. My body was made there. So it's used to a certain kind of food. And I just get addicted when I eat sugar. So I turned to that to numb it out. And so if we're doing that, we're stopping this, is my whole point. We're making it even harder. Our brain's like, come on, you're going to get to health. And we're like, no, you're not. McDonald's. Whoop. Nope. Toxic relationships. Nope. Let me go back. Whatever. Sexy, you know what I mean. Addictions. Nope. Let's just stay here. That's numbing, not dealing. Clearing up the space so you're an open vessel so you can receive what's out there for you. Okay. Some people live their whole life in that cycle. And again, I don't tell anyone how to live. You get to live however you want, including addicted people. Life is rough. PTSD is rough. But if you want change, like you're saying, you want that job, you got to do what everybody else has to do to get it. Okay. That's how it works. So when you say feel the joy is the way, there's a lot more to it. Does that make sense? Girl, true. Okay. Yeah. So everyone, just so you know, including Jen, this reading is going to be, oh, thank you for the hat, Falmo. I appreciate that. I love that baseball cap. If you want to watch your reading again, because it's a lot, I come at you strong. Yeah, the other side works in light speed, okay? I'm interpreting at light speed. That's why you see me kind of like boop, 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 boop sometimes, because I'm accessing this higher energy, this higher frequency. And it comes in fast, like a flash. So I'm telling you, blah, 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 as fast as I can. So if you want to watch the replay, I put all the replays up on my YouTube. Please go over and follow me. I'm trying to get up to 500. I think I'm at 370 something now. But you can watch all the replays to your readings and everybody else's if you want to hang out in our energy. Okay? It's all free. Go over there. Just hit subscribe. You see me. The link's in my bio, or just go again to YouTube in the search bar at Empowered After Trauma. That's my name on all the socials. That's me. Okay? Cool, Jen. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to close off with Jen's energy. Thank you so much for your question, my love. I appreciate you. Y'all, I'm going to go grab my laptop. I'll be right back. My foot's asleep, though, so I might fall. That's going to be fun. Gina, going to have a migraine worry over James if he'll still come home for the holidays. Okay, Cheryl? I called you, Cheryl, earlier, but you didn't answer, so I didn't read for you. The time is gone for that. I applied something and I got rejected. I don't know if I'll apply again. Okay, FOMO. Okay, hang on. Everybody spam the chat and I'll be right back and I'll choose someone. If you want a guaranteed reading, if you're like, no, I need a reading tonight, y'all, when my energy leaves, it leaves. I'm just going to be like, okay, I'm done with the readings. So if you want a reading guaranteed, then go to the link in my bio and purchase one. It's $22. You can guarantee. Otherwise, be patient. Just sit back and enjoy the show. Okay. Those are the two options. All right. Mona, well, Marcus and I end up in a relationship. Stick around, Mona. She's spamming the chat. She's like, I'm going to get this. Thank you, Bella, for the rose. Did you answer my question about your flag? I'm sure you did. I'm trying to unsleep my foot, y'all. Very true. Yes, Bella. I'm just looking for Bella's comment. I want to see what her flag was. Maybe she didn't write it. Okay. Welcome in. Thank you, Famo, for more roses. Thank you. Okay, Jen. Well, thank you so much for being here again. And I'm closing off your energy so I can read for someone else after I drink from my Costco cup. Let me drink all of this so I can fill it up on the way. What are these cups called again? I can't remember. Hey, Haley, what's up, girl? Portuguese. Okay, thank you. Sometimes TikTok filters comments, so if I don't see your comments, it's because TikTok's filtering them. We do have a mod here, Jasmine. I love Jasmine. She's here. She watches over everything, so there are certain comments that will need us to approve them. I don't know why. They're like totally benign, so we have to approve them. But other than that, you think Tumblr? Yeah. Someone said it, Stephanie. It's something Soho or something. I don't know. Thank you, Haley, for the rose. I love roses. Thank you. You would love your energy red. Okay. Keep spamming the chat. Thank you, Famo. Oh, we're reaching our goal, ladies. Thank you, Famo and Haley, for getting us there. Let's go. We're almost there. Thank you for all the roses. Okay, so someone paid for a reading. Give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back. The person who paid, just write the first letter of your email in the chat, and I'm going to go grab my laptop. I'll be right back, okay? Just write the first letter there so I know it's you, because the other night I did that and a whole bunch of people put letters. I'm like, girl. They might have misunderstood me. I'm not sure. They might have misunderstood me. I'm hoping that's the case, or else they were trying to get it for a rating. So just put the, okay, Ronnie. Okay, awesome. Give me a second. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, my loves, I'm back. That's so interesting. It looks like my plant is, because of the light, it looks like my plant is green. Like, not green, my plant is green. Look, it looks weird. Right there. It's all green, but it's because of the purple light. It's so funny. Hey. I got to walk around. My massage therapist has said I have to walk around every 20 minutes. I'm like, girl, I like sitting. I want to sit down all the time. She's like, no. Let me sit down. No. Peppermint. Okay, Ronnie, I'm getting ready for your reading. I'm waking up. Peppermint is very activating. Wakes you right up. Rhonda. Okay, I'm so excited. Nice to meet you. So let's tune in, Rhonda. I'm right into your energy, so let me know what you'd like me to read for you. What your question is, how it works is I'm in your energy, so you can ask me anything you want. I'm also going to pull a card for you. When I pull the card, I'm out of breath because I was running around looking for my laptop, and then I saw a cute cat. I had to run and kiss her. Then I was like, oh, I forgot my water, so I had to fill up another Costco cup. So we got a couple drinks here. My coffee too. But yeah, so Rhonda, we're going to go back and forth, okay? And when I read your card, if it doesn't make sense, please ask. I want you to leave feeling unstuck. I want you to leave feeling clear. And I'm here to answer any of your questions. No question is too stupid or dumb, okay, or silly. So just ask, okay? We're in this together. We got this. Okay, hi, Sonia. Use peppermint. I love that. Yes. Peppermint's my fave. Nice to meet you. I'm looking for a health and well-being reading for the next year. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm not a medical doctor. I need to say that at all. But I do well-being readings, which just means like looking at your energy. So you did say well-being, so you get it. Our health on all levels is influenced by our energy. So I can do an energetic read for you. But yeah, let's go. Okay. Gina. My name twin. We had a G, now we have a Gina. 1, 2, 3. I forget what one part of that song says G. And I'm like, that's us. All the G's in here. Okay. That's not Ronnie's card. 1, 2. Bunny did Jelly Roll's wife. She did a reel with Snoop. I'm like, that's a flex. She did a reel with Snoop Doggy Dogg. Snoop Doggy Dogg. If you're my age, you're like, that's pretty cool. And I'm glad he wasn't messed up in that whole, weird Diddy thing. Ew. All our favorite singers are slowly going away. It's like, ew, never playing your music again, weirdo. Here's your card, Ronnie. Hang on. do. Do-na-na-na. 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 Don't laugh at my singing. Okay, here we go. Let me get rid of the cards for 2 seconds, Ronnie. Okay. Like I said, the messages come in strong. So I'm feeling that there's something going on that you're curious about. It doesn't feel like you're extremely stressed about it and you're just looking for solutions. Is that accurate? Because some people, when they're going through well-being stuff or health stuff, they're like freaking out. I don't feel that from you. I feel like you're, you know, just like, okay, what are we going to do about this kind of thing? And there's some fear there about something that hasn't happened yet, which is so normal as a human, right? So let me know if that resonates. And what is your question specifically? Hi, Tina. What are you looking for direction with, my love? For next year. Okay, so let's see. Oh, no, this is... Excuse me. Do you have allergies or something? Sometimes I take on the emotions and stuff that go on. Girl, when I did my mediumship reading, oh my goodness, I was crying. I couldn't stop while I was doing my reading. Ah, see? Ronnie says I was being a realist, so panic is not in my vocabulary. Okay, bless you. Thank you. Nope. Okay. Yeah, good. Okay. So I'm saying good because when our emotions are high, we can't be logical, right? So it kind of flows in. Isn't it beautiful? I told you the guides know what they're doing. It flowed in from the last reading, which was all about having a lot of emotions, and it's hard to be clear and take action and be available to the opportunities. Doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means you're mastering the art of living with being a human and having freaking intense emotions, okay? So in this situation, we're looking for a solid solution. And I also get the very clear sense that you are in touch with your emotions. So I had to check, like, are you denying it? Are you repressing? No, you're good. So let me just read for you then. Hi, Rayan. Welcome in. Tina. Y'all, sometimes I've seen on other people's readings, they're like, don't be rude and read the comments when you're reading for someone, but it actually helps me to tune in deeper. So don't tell me what to do, first of all. No, nobody did. I'm just fighting with myself right now. But I saw somebody else say it, so now I'm fighting with another person's live here in my life. But yeah, anywho, pretend I didn't say all that. I didn't say all that out loud, did I? But no, for real, like, it helps me. When I do that, as you can see, when I'm talking, I pick her card fast. You'll see that live after live. I pick the card faster when I'm chatting because I'm not thinking about it, right? I'm just using my intuition, but when I don't, then then there's like, then I have to sit there and it's silent and it's like, okay. Keto baby. All right, so Ronnie, I did get your card. Ooh, I love this. I can accept myself as a vibrational being. This is perfect for you. I can accept myself as a vibrational being. Look at you, the brightness of your soul, your energy, your heart. This is how we can get when we don't let our emotions run our life. But we're still in touch with our soul and our heart, right? We don't want to emotions are beautiful for all of those reasons. That's part of being human. Hello from Manitoba. Thank you, Sabine, for the rose. I love roses. Thank you. Okay, so where's my magic light, y'all? I arrived to my desk one day, and Chris had left me this magic light to read my cards with. It fits perfectly over the cards, so it's so nice. So now I always use it. And I get the same feeling every time I turn it on when I first found it. It's like a nice surprise. I love it. You want to meet her? Yes. Okay. Once you begin to accept yourself as a vibrational being who attracts all things that come into your experience, once you understand the correlation between what you are thinking, feeling, and what you are receiving, you then hold the keys to get from wherever you are to wherever you want to be on all subjects. This is so perfect for you. So once again, Ronnie, when I hear this card, I'm like, that's amazing. It makes so much sense to me. But I've been studying this and living this my whole life, okay? And I grew up with aunties and, very spiritual women, right? So for you, if you have any questions, please ask, okay? If there's one area, or if you're like, well, what about this detail? If you'd like me to read it again, I can read it again quickly. Hello, Sabine. So just let me know, honey. I love it though. Hey, you want to meet her? I love that. Don't look at the thing in my mouth. Look, I look so funny. Usually I stick it way up there, but tonight you can see it. It's my dry mouth thing. It helps. Don't look at me. Rude. Yes, please. Okay, I'll read it one more time. I can accept myself as a vibrational being. We're going into the vibrational. So you got the logic down pat and the emotions. Now we're going into vibration. You're ready for the next level, okay? Once you begin to accept yourself as a vibrational being, I'm so excited for you, by the way, who attracts all things that come into your experience, once you understand the correlation between what you are thinking, feeling, and what you are receiving, you then hold the keys to get from wherever you are to wherever you want to be on all subjects. So this includes your well-being. Makes sense? Rayanne, I choose intuitively. Right now I'm reading for Rhonda, but I choose intuitively. So stick around, spam the chat, let me know if you want a reading, and I will choose someone after I'm completed with Rhonda's energy. When I close off her energy, I'm going to call out if nobody else pays. If you want to pay, I'm doing a paid reading right now, you will guarantee your spot next, okay? You don't have to wait around. It's $22. The option is there. If you don't want that, just stick around, enjoy the readings. But if you keep scrolling out and I call your name like I did earlier, then you're going to miss it, okay? So stick around. Yes, Ronnie, let me know what you think, honey. There's no more comments coming through. You're probably typing or just reflecting, but I'm just letting you know because sometimes TikTok blocks comments. It happens. The app is apping, but I do love this app. Sherry, okay, honey. Stick around, my love. I'll drink my Costco cups while I'm waiting. Hello, Gibsons. Are you in Gibsons, BC? I'm in BC. Is there a secret, Ronnie asks, is there a secret to understanding each one? Or am I just attracting everyone for a reason? It's okay. Don't say sorry. Don't say sorry here. You don't have to apologize. We attract all things at all times. And that's the truth. People will say, oh, you're just not attracting properly. No, we attract all things, in the dating world, right? It's like, mamma mia, where did this come from? Why are you here? Right? So we do attract all things at all times. Now, when you focus in on what you want, and that's the key about being a vibrational being, see how it says all things come into your experience. Once you understand the correlation between what you're thinking, feeling, and what you are receiving, right? Because your thoughts create your feelings. The universe listens to your feelings, your energy that you're putting out, the broadcast signal, okay? Again, we attract all things at all times, but when you do this work, you get more focused in and honed in on what you're attracting. You're like, oh, that was cool, right? I know you know because you probably achieved. I can sense that you've achieved goals. I got an itchy nose. I can sense that you've achieved goals. You've achieved goals. So when you put your mind to something, most women are like this. We just don't use our power. That's why I do what I do. I've been doing this for 15 years. Goal achievement coach and your spiritual big sister. I love it because I just help you focus on what you want. So the key to getting what you want is lining up your thoughts and your feelings with what you want, okay? So if you're a woman who wants to be, you haven't told me and it's okay, whatever your version of well-being in 2025 is for you, I want you to ask yourself, picture it, okay? Picture Rhonda in that state. And then ask yourself, what is a woman like that? Because you said you want to meet her, right? What is a woman like that thinking and feeling on a regular basis? I used to do this as a businesswoman because I was like so broke. I could cry, honestly. It was so hard. I had so much PTSD, dissociation. I didn't understand what was going on with me. I had a long road ahead of me. But I had this dream to be like my Nonna, my grandmother, who was a successful businesswoman, right? And so I wanted to be like that. And I'm like, oh, I just want that so bad. And I would just, I learned how to do this. And I asked myself, okay, that woman, what is she thinking? The first thing that came up for me, let me know if this resonates, was that she doesn't have time for all this bullshit, meaning all the toxic people I had in my life, all the things I entertained that weren't for me. And I knew it, right? The hard stuff. I had to learn how to live without it and calibrate to a level, because we're vibrational. That's why I'm using that word calibrate. Okay. I had to learn to calibrate to a level where I have peace in my home like I do now. And it's been here for years, right? Peace in my home, confidence about manifesting what I want, including the clients that I love, the energy that I love in my business, the perfect amount of people, in my live streams, the perfect amount of of money that I need and want, the perfect feeling that I want when I'm here, perfect for me, right? So the same for you. But I had to start detangling and dismantling what was going on in my brain that was creating me to be a match for all these toxic energies. Especially for me, it was men, because when I was 15, y'all, you can read about my story in my bio. I did have a near-death experience by a football player. Unfortunately, he nearly unalived me. And so that was how I started out life. Okay, 15, major PTSD diagnosed, boom, instantly, and went to court and everything. He went to jail. He went to prison. Jail is one thing, prison is another. For 9 months. That was a long time back then, in the 90s. So anywho, my point in saying all of this is that I had to shift. Like, I'm always encouraging people to heal, move along, move forward on the journey, and move the stuff out of the way, right? The pain, the chaos, the stuff that keeps attracting more people like that. And there was never any kind of physical violence in my life again, to any near extent, anything close to that. But there was a lot of the emotional stuff that I tolerated because trauma taught me that I'm a piece of garbage. And I had to learn, no, I'm not. What happened to me is not me. Okay? Anyway, long story. I don't know if that's for you, but it's coming through for somebody. Sorry. Ronnie, does that clear up some confusion, my love? What if I'm attracting negative things, health, and a man right after the time when I feel like... are you finished that sentence? What if I'm attracting negative things, health, and a man right at the time when I feel like... I think you're still typing. 1, 2. I hope Snoop Dogg isn't involved in that stuff because I'm singing his song. Hattie. Hello, B. Thank you, Mindy. 1, 2. Boom. I should be at the top of my game. I'm 59 and 50s are one issue after another. 50s for us, I'm not 50 quite yet, but I'm almost there. I'm in my later 40s. So 50s for us, especially for our generation, like, I don't know about you, if you have children or what, but for most women in our generation, they spent their time, serving men, serving children, serving the family institution, right? So 50s is a very normal time for women to start finding themselves. You're saying it's one after the other, but you probably had all this in you, and it was just now you're paying attention because you have more space. Does that make sense? Let me know if that's true for you, or else tell me what's going on. B, welcome in. I'm so sorry, Charmaine. People are freaking awful sometimes. They need to be locked up, I'm telling you. Brutal. Brutal. And it's not our fault what happened to us, y'all, but it is our responsibility to create our life better so that we don't live with the garbage that they unfairly and without right did to us. But then again, if you're spiritual and you believe like me, that we are, thank you. Hetty says you're fabulous. Thank you, darling. So are you. We don't live according to what their violence prescribed to us. No, I reject that. I rebuke, I delete it all. Unacceptable. I have to deal with the consequences, but I'm going to make my life powerful as fuck, despite it. Because if we survive that, we're very strong. We just need to tap into the power there that's underneath it and lead ourselves with that power that's underneath it. It never goes away. Nobody can touch the spirit of creative intelligence and the power that we were given. And each and every one of you here are right now carrying inside of you, no matter what. You have a spark, even if it's a little spark that you can sense that you're aware of, it's in there. It doesn't matter. It's like an eternal flame, like, you know, like a pilot light in the oven, in the stove. You can't turn that thing off, right? Good luck. That's right, Hetty. You just need to find that little light. It's there. You just need to tune into it. So just change the language a little bit, my love. Tune into it. It's there. It's not lost. You don't have to go find it. You just got to tune into it. And by the way, everybody, in my I just remembered. In my oh damn, I didn't find my thing. Hang on. Well, I'll be right back. Ronnie was something I should never agree to, but now I feel stuck and just miserable. Okay, 3 daughters, single mom, yep. Great girls, but I just can't find my own path. I take care of my mom. It was something. Okay, hang on, honey. Stay with me. I'll be right back. I gotta get my iPad. Okay. I'm back. Sorry. Time to see the kitties. Blip, blip, blip. Every time I turn the iPad on, you see my babies. These are my babies. River and Bear. I love them to death. Am I allowed to say that on TikTok? Mamma mia. I was running around because I couldn't find it. I hid it on myself. I brought the case earlier, but the thing wasn't in there. Okay. Let me show you something quick. 1, 2, do-no-no-no, do-no-no-no, do-no-no-no. Ah, dropped a card. Okay, when you click on the link in my bio, everybody, I know it's backwards, just bear with me. That's why I put emojis, so you can look for the emojis. The courses is, look, all of us meditating. Do-do-do, see? Click on that one, and you're going to see some new meditations to help you find that spark. First of all, I created this Grounded Now. You can access a whole bunch of quick tips for you to ground yourself if you're feeling ungrounded. That's free. You just sign up right here. Just stick your email. I'm going to send it to you over email, okay? It goes automatically. I also created this one. What's it called? Unveil the True You. That's a meditation. They're only $11, y'all. Okay, I just added these. And then another one here is Light Your Desire Fire. These are all tuning you back into your spark. So someone just mentioned that. I'm like, girl, you need to know about these. They're $11. Grab one. Listen, if you like. Okay. Cute cats. I know, Bella. Let me tune back into Ronnie. Hang on, I gotta get your card, but it takes me a minute because my nails are long. Okay, the next gift I would like, universe, next gift I would like is how to pick up a card with my nails being long. It's like so hard to grab them, so I wonder if there's such an invention. I'm on a yoga ball. Don't look at me. Don't listen to the noises. It's rude. Okay, so tune back into Ronnie. This is you, Ronnie, the true you. Okay, this is the true you. It doesn't mean you're living the fake you. You're just dealing with a lot of remnants, and that's normal. We gotta detox that stuff, and you are. You're dealing with it. You're here. You took action tonight. You're like, no, I want to hear what to do. Okay, so 3 daughters, singer, mom, great girls. I take care of my mom. Yeah. A lot of us have overgiving patterns. That's very normal again in our generation. Not fun. We learn to give since little girls. Don't worry about your needs, your wants. just be a nice girl and give, especially if you grew up Catholic like me. By the way, if anyone's Catholic, I love you. I grew up Catholic. There's nothing, I respect all religions. Cannot hear on the right side now. Yeah, health issues come up. It's normal for our body to express when we're going through something. When we're giving too much, our bodies give us signals like that's a sign for you. It's like, okay, something needs to shift a little bit here. Nailed it. Not Catholic, but a people person. Yeah, people person's okay. But are you a people pleaser? Afraid to say no. Afraid to, invest in yourself. I'm not talking about financially, although if you wanted to, you could with anyone. Find a mentor, find a coach, find a therapist. That's investing financially. But in yourself, but also just energetically putting yourself first, taking a lot of time for yourself. I don't feel a lot of slowing down in your energy and just being with you. And it's really hard for trauma survivors to do. Why? Because there's a lot of gunk in there, but that's exactly what we need to do. Okay? Yes, you said it. Okay. I want you to upgrade. That's what the card's inviting you to. The invitation is to upgrade into an energetic being. Okay? Picture yourself like this big ball of energy. And what does that energy consist of? Is there a lot of dark spots, heavy spots? If so, what do you want to do with them? You want to transmute them? You want to remove that energy? Feel lighter? Then you can do that. You got to take action steps. So Ronnie, I'm about to start closing off your energy. Ask me any last minute questions. I'm here for you. I'm still deep in your energy, but I want you to just answer. Sorry if I call you Ronnie. I screw up names. I know you said Rhonda. Your name, your handle is Ronnie, so that's where I got that from. But every time at the last minute when I'm about to close off someone's reading, I call them someone else. It happens. It happens not someone else, but something different than what I was just saying the whole reading. My memory goes offline, y'all, when I'm reading. Hello, Flower. Welcome, Lynn. Driver's daughter. Hello. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm sending you so much love. Yeah. Okay. So as you're saying, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm feeling. This is your me time right now. So I want to celebrate you for that. And a way to start noticing that you do take little me times, because this is one right now. Okay. So when you notice it, you grow. What we focus on expands. So keep noticing. Oh, and it's not about finally get a chance. It's about making and carving out the space for it. That's what's going to shift everything. When you decide that you're going to get in the driver's seat and make it happen. You'll start to see when you get into that strong energy, and if you have questions, keep asking. When you get into that strong energy, the universe clears things up. You'll be like, oh, someone comes in out of nowhere and they're like, I'm going to help with mom a bit. Because your energy changed. I know you all have examples of this. See, like I know you know some example of in your life when you just started feeling different, things shift. That's how powerful you are. That's why I'm sitting on here night after night talking about the inner work, because when we shift that, and that's what your card is all about, Rhonda. I'm just laughing. I do this every time with the names. Your card is all about, let's start looking at you as an energetic being now. Your emotions aren't ruling your life, although there's some stuff down there that needs to be released so that you can have more energy, more clarity, more room for logic, more room for clear decisions. But you've got that down pat. Now it's time to look at everything as energy. And this is the message for you. You cannot give from an empty cup. That's pretty strong in your energy. But Rhonda, I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't feel like everything's off the rails or anything like that. So I want you to have that confidence and give yourself credit. So I think that tip I gave you is the one to pay attention to the most. Notice what you are doing for yourself. And just expand on that and fill up even more. If you're like, oh, Gina said to do something nice for myself, and it's like, it feels like it's like, oh, that's nice. I want you to amp that up to 100% more, like double what you were going to do. Like, let's say I'm going to buy myself a nice coffee, do more, do 100 times more than that for you. Pour into your cup way more than you think is reasonable. What's the expression? Reasonable. what is the expression I heard today? Irrationally blessed, someone said, or something like that. I was like that. Because you want to get into your energetic being, so you want to get out of your mind, so you want to get irrational, like illogically. There's something outside, hold on. If there's animals, I like to show y'all. I live in the woods, and there usually are animals everywhere, but I want to see what it is because I'm nosy. Nosy about my own property. And my neighbors, I can see them too. Just one of them. They can see us too on their cameras, so it's nothing weird. We're friends, but still. Let's see what everybody's doing, because I heard some noise. You can hear everything out here. And Chris is on his way home too, so I want to see. No, I don't see anything. What is going on? Sometimes it's just an Amazon driver. Excuse me. Yes, Ronnie, that was the word. I know when I felt that, I was like, that's her word, irrational. Yes. Hetty says, I love your advice for her. Yes. Thank you, my love. Sherry, how can I release trauma from my body? Years of holding it. Yes, exactly. We get aches really bad when we don't deal with our trauma. People don't understand the link, how heavy it is to your physical being. And that's for you, Ronnie, with your ear too. Okay. I'm not a medical doctor. It needs to be addressed. Go to the doctor. You said you're on a wait list or something. Go deal with that. Every time someone came on here last night for depression, and I'm like, first thing you got to do is check your blood. Okay. Sometimes it's a really easy fix that doctors can take care of. Oh, you're deficient in this vitamin. You're going to feel so much better. That happened to me actually when I started taking vitamin D3. Again, I'm not a naturopath. Don't listen to me, right? I don't know you. I don't know your physical body. But for me, when I started taking D3, I live in BC, there's never any sun, right? So I shouldn't say that. It's much better now, but when I started, there was never any sun at all, except for 1 or 2 months a year. So when I did that, my depression lifted significantly. My naturopath was floored. I was like, oh yeah. So, you know, I'm a very logical, speaking of logical, I'm a very logical psychic, right? There's a lot of things that psychics on here are saying, ooh, it's magic. I'm like, well, it's actually, you know, how our brain works. But not to knock them down. I love everybody. I really do. I love everybody on this path doing this kind of work, except the scammers. And those are the ones that I'm like, girl, stop pretending that it's something else. You know it's not. Anyway, this is just me fighting with myself. Don't mind me. Oh, you did. Charmaine, I'm on the West Coast too. I was from Ontario too. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. That's so sad. I'm sorry. That's sad. He never told you. Interesting. Ronnie says, thank you very, very much, Gina. You have others waiting, so I don't want to take up any more of your time from you. That's okay, honey. Yeah, I hope this served you. And Ronnie, I want you to know, Rhonda, I want you to know that your reading is going to be on YouTube. Obviously, your real name and everything is not here. But all of these replays are on YouTube, so you can watch your reading again if you want to. Okay, I know that's valuable for a lot of people. So just head over to YouTube if you want to. In the search bar, put @Empowered After Trauma. That's my name, the same name here, Empowered After Trauma. If you hit subscribe, you'll see. It'll be up in the next couple days, okay? I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much for bringing your question, your reading. And for purchasing Skip the Line. I really appreciate you. And for contributing to the business and the live, I appreciate you. So all the best to you, honey. Remember, pour into yourself, okay? I'm coming out with a planner, y'all. It's almost ready. It's going to be ready this week. It's going to be published. It'll be around $15 for the downloadable version online, and it'll be able to help you track your self-care habits. This is something that we need to do to make sure that our cup is consistently being filled by us, okay? If we don't, we're used to being disconnected when we've been through a lot of trauma. We got to have an anchor there. I just did a reel today. I'm going to post it later or tomorrow. But it's all about, you know, I need help with something right now. My cat, he's gone to the vet. He's overweight, and I have tried to fix the problem myself. I can't. So when we have something that persists for 3 months or longer and we don't achieve it, we need to get help. Okay. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing to be ashamed of. But if we don't have someone, so the help I'm going to get is someone helping me track his food, because I'm not doing it. And I love him so much. I'm never going to like leave him without care. So I'm going to get the help I need. No matter how much it costs, whatever I've got to do, I need to get the help because I'm not doing it. So sometimes as trauma survivors, most of the time, we're used to not taking care of ourselves well, because we're so busy doing so many other millions of things, like playing catch up with our lives, that, you know, we need to get accountability help, someone in there to be like, hold us accountable. And you don't need to hire someone. I do that work too, but you don't need to hire someone. You can just get a friend. Okay, if I don't submit this chart of my cat's food and measuring, because that's my issue. I don't know. It's with my own food too. I need to work on that stuff. I'm always like eyeing everything. Same when I make recipes, right? But things need to be measured when there's an issue that needs to be resolved. So anywho, you can just ask a friend, hey, if I don't submit it to you, then I owe you $15 a day or whatever will make you move and change. Because we're stubborn. We're stubborn. We need help sometimes. Oh, that's so good. I should make it like this more often. I put super strong coffee with my my creamer. It was so good. Oh, Rhonda says you're amazing and thank you again. I'll be looking for that calendar. Yes, my love. Mwah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Just check the link in my bio. Make sure you give me a follow so we can be together, and you can ask me anytime, or you can send me an email right now if you want, so you don't forget, and just say, hey, let me know when the planner's ready, and I'll let you know. Okay. That sounds cool. Yes, of course. You want to see I think I have the cover here. You guys are going to love it. Oh my God. Do I have it? I need to get up anyway. It's been 20 minutes, so I'll go get it. But this is the Grounded Now that I was talking about. These are all the grounding tools. There's 36 of them, little grounding tools. And that's free. It's on my, if you go to courses, meditation, and that stuff. Actually, I'm not going to go get it, but I'm going to stand up. Because I don't know where it is, and I don't want you guys sitting here. It's either in the living room, but it's a bunch of papers. So I was working on it today. All right, my love, who's next? Who's next? Who wants a reading next? I got to stand up, stretch out my legs, get some water. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? I'm wearing the makeup all over my thing. Me, Rian, hello. Okay, you'd love it, Hetty. Hetty, I was feeling you too, so I think I'm going to do a reading for you. Hetty. Everyone spam the chat, let me know if you would like a reading. This just gets so wrinkly so easy, but I love it. Sorry, y'all. I used some Palo Santo right before this, and it's like making me... And I got to get up and stretch because I love my massage therapist. She's awesome. We always talk. We always talk a lot. You know, some massage therapists or people, you're just like, let's just be quiet. With her, we can't stop talking. I love her. Hi, Pearl. Nice to meet you. I love your name. It's so pretty. Sherry, hello. Hello. What's up, girl? CEO Flo Gibbs in the house. Okay, I also started a trauma baddies group, everybody. Maybe I do have the planner cover right here, look. You're so cute. I never get sick of this picture. It's been there for years. I'm like, you guys are the cutest babies ever. Ever! And they're in the background too. Of course, whoops, don't look at my pictures. Look, they're in the background, see? They're just the cutest. The cutest little babies ever to be. Do 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 no 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 do no 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 do no no no. Hang on, I'm getting something for you. Just wait. I hate when photos like changes their whole thing. I'm like so used to doing it one way, and then they change everything. I'm like, come on. I can't find anything. I can't find anything. All right. Well, the cover's not here, but I do have this. Trauma Badasses. It's a coaching squad. It's a question and answer squad. So basically you have an opportunity to type questions to me. It's a group, right? There's a library in there. And you can do it anonymously. Nobody knows who you are. But you type questions to me and I respond by video or audio. It's amazing. I made it affordable because coaching with me privately is an investment. It's a luxury because I'm in your energy every single day, right? You get everything I offer. We're on an app together. It's an investment. Not everybody can afford that. So I decided to do that. Trauma Squad, I'll show you, honey. that looks great. Let me show you. FOMO, I want my house. Will it be possible? Okay, hang in there. So the trauma squad is right here. Here's my profile. Hang on. Here's my profile. So when you click the link right here where we are, my picture, okay, click it once, click it twice, you'll get to here. What's this? Well, thank you for all the new followers, you guys. Oh my gosh, we're rocking it over here. Okay, so this is me with all my weird faces, right? And then you just click here. This is the link, and it's going to say, make sure you know where you're going, because TikTok can't check everybody's website. That's why it's there. So you just say, yes, I know her. She's been in business for 15 years. Let me do this. And then you're going to get to my links. So if anyone wants to skip the line during this reading, they're like, I probably only have 1 or 2 left in me readings. You go here, the top link. Okay, this is all my links. Me. Okay. The top link is for skipping the line. You can also send a gift to someone if you're feeling generous. You're like, some people can't afford it. I want to gift them. $22 for the top 2, okay? My story here, you can read all about my story that I've been sharing, how I got here. Get Grounded Now, that's that free thing. But Trauma Baddies is in here. Badasses is in here. Courses, oh no, it's not. I lied. Those are the meditations I was just talking about. $11 meditations if you like my voice. I send you through some processes with music in the background. You can purchase those, download right away. But down here, look for these emojis. I know it's backwards, but I'm showing you the emojis. The flowers. Click on that, and you get to Trauma Badasses. Okay? You can read all about it. Read all about it. Oh, do you guys know that song? I love that song. We should listen to it. I can't play music here, though. I'm a business account, but also... I put all the replays up on YouTube, so I won't be able to do that for you if I play music, but I love that song. Read all about it. That's too cool. Yes, Hetty. So free to join. I'd love to have you. Anybody who wants to join. If you have questions, there is also an email option there. Send me an email. I'll tell you whatever you want. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson at all. Like, I'm not attached to that. I just tell you, here's the link, here's this, answer your questions, and that's it. And you do what you want, okay? Because I want people who really want to be there. I'm not going to force or manipulate someone to be there. That's weird. I see people teaching people how to do that. I'm like, ew. I wouldn't want to coach a group where people don't want to be there. They were all manipulated. Yuck. Who wants that? Thank you for sharing, Avril. I really appreciate you, honey. Yes. Okay. So let's do a reading for Hetty. Okay. You have career PTSD. I did too, honey. I had a major murder case that I was working on, so I totally get that. Yeah. It blew up all my symptoms, and I already had unresolved trauma from the past, so it was a lot. But it ended up being a gift because I had to face my trauma and resolve it so I could get to this place. I couldn't get there without that. So weird as it sounds, if you have the, listen y'all, while I'm choosing Hetty's card, if you have the belief that everything's for you instead of working against you, your life will change. You'll look at things differently, and then you'll be able to move. Circulate, where life is meant to circulate and move like our blood, right? And keep going toward your dreams, toward your goals. What does that mean, retrenched, honey? What does that mean? What does that mean? Is that a military term? Or was it a typo? This is your card. I love this for you, Hetty. Severance. Okay, got ya. Okay. See, right now I want to be like, I'm so sorry. And I am sorry you're going through a hard time, but at the same time, I know the universe is moving something out of the way for you, Avril. I'm not wanting to read for you. I want to read for both of you. We should do group readings. Okay. Hetty, this is your card. Whatever I can imagine, the universe can deliver. Hetty, so I want you to start talking to me. Do you have questions while I'm entering your energy right now? Oh, look, it matches my eyeshadow again. I love when that happens. Let me know if you have questions. I'm in your energy, so I can guide you very clearly and strongly. When your energy leaves, then it's gone, okay? Not forever. I can access it again, but for this session. So I want you to ask me any questions about your card. I'm going to read it right now, but here's the image for you. Look at that. I love that. I love this strong blue. It's beautiful. Okay, so whatever I can imagine, the universe can deliver. Hetty. If you have the ability to imagine it or even think about it, this universe has the ability and the resources to deliver it fully unto you. For it is like a well-stocked kitchen with every ingredient imaginable at your disposal. So as usual, these cards are very easy for me. They make sense. I'm like, that's awesome. But you might have a ton of questions. You might not get something, and that's what I'm here for, okay? I'm here to serve you, so let me know. How's my career path? Okay, it's my color too. Yes, is it? I love that. Yay, I love that. So how your career path is, this is what I'm going to say directly to you, and let me know how it sits, is exactly how you're imagining it to be. What you're letting in to be possible for you. Y'all, I didn't know I had this. It's so weird. I guess I'm losing hair there. That's okay. It's a privilege to age, but I'm just like, it's going to bug me because I'm so all about, not perfectionism, but just symmetry. Don't look. Pretend it's not there. It's not even that big of a deal, right? But it's like, I don't know. Anyway, who cares? I can only answer one question, my love. So you're asking about your love path. Makes sense. You ended up in your dream career. Okay, so we're talking about your career path. We're going to stay focused on that. So what is your question about that? So you're saying it makes sense. Yeah, because of the way you imagine it, right? But it comes with possible trauma. Girl, we're not available to abuse or trauma. Are you talking about helping other people? Because you see me helping a bunch of people who have tons of trauma here. There's ways to protect yourself. There's ways to do this work. Kind of like if you were in the military and you had to go into like war zones. You have to protect your energy so you can be strong and stay a helper as opposed to falling yourself and getting traumatized. It does help other people. Okay, yeah. So it's similar, right? I was in the front lines before too. I was helping people, families in crisis for 20 years. That's what I did. Now, I worked for the government, so every year, literally, I was in training a lot. And training was helping you to, I'm so blessed that I had this for 20 years, the top-notch people, the top leading research. 4 times a year, we were always in training, helping us make sure we stay strong, make sure we understand, you know, how to move energy out of us. And a lot of it was energetic, which I was impressed by. A lot of it was psychological too, but you know, we had native healers come in and just teach us how to like remove energy from us. It was really cool. So you've got to have something like that, a well. I'm sensing that you don't have a big enough well to nourish from. So here's what your card is like. It's all about the universe delivering what you can imagine, right? But in your career specifically, you've got to increase your frequency of yourself. So again, like picture someone going into a war zone. If their frequency is super high and they're protected, they're not going to be as impacted. Will it be perfect? I don't know. I think this work, you're definitely more likely than anybody else to catch, you know, an injury, mental, emotional, or like that's just how it is. In your work, I'm sensing is there's a lot of trauma in there. But also we have control, like in my work, I deal with the same, but I have control because it's my own business. I have control over how to make it work for me. And that's what I teach all the business women is you've got to do it your way to make sure you stay strong and resource. Otherwise, what good am I to anybody else? Right? So, hi Megs, nice to meet you. Say I'm new here. Nice to meet you. So you've got, how do you protect yourself from being traumatized further? The first thing you need to do is have a nourishment source. Where are you going for your nourishment? Where are you going to fill up energetically for yourself and physically and emotionally, mentally and spiritually, all of it, right? But where are you going to fill up? And make sure that's really, really high because that's how you create immunity for yourself. Someone who's well-resourced, who's taking care of themselves, they're not easy to knock down, right? As easy as someone who's starving or someone who's not taking care of themselves at all. Those people, they're not functioning well, right? What does that mean? Yes, it's a response based on, so I just go, never know. What? What does that mean? Don't do that. That doesn't sound good to me. I don't know what you mean, but it doesn't sound good so far. Tell me more, Hetty. Tell me more. Talk to me. I'm still in your energy, but it is starting to pull. So talk to me. Hurry. Type fast. How do I get a card reading? Megs, just stick around, honey, if you want a free reading. I choose intuitively as we go. So I will choose somebody intuitively soon. But if you want a guaranteed reading, you can go to the link in my bio. It's $22 and I will read you guaranteed. If I haven't called someone else's name, you will be next. Okay. So right now I'm just finishing up my reading with Hetty, but after that you would be next if you purchase. Otherwise, just stick around, be patient. My guides will choose someone randomly from the chat and you can type as much as you want. Type. A lot of people are used to not typing when people are reading, but I don't mind. I don't mind. Response-based job. I never know where I'm going. Oh, I get you, honey. I get you. Okay. I got you. Okay. It doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter. I never know who's coming on here, right? I never know who books in with me. I never know whose questions. Some of them have a lot of trauma. I was that person. I would join groups and therapy and I had a lot of shit. Okay. But the people who helped me the most were the ones who weren't affected because they were really taking care of themselves. They knew their boundaries and they knew their limits and they never let their, let's say their gas tank go below, I'm not even going to say go below anything. The way I teach it is we are a teacup, okay? Coffee cup. We're a teacup. So everyone says, make sure your cup is full, right? I say, make sure it's overflowing as a trauma survivor, okay? So that the saucer, where's the saucer? Pretend this is a saucer, your card, okay? But it's a good strong plate with a lip, okay? And we're overflowing with our nourishment, our energy, so that everybody else drinks from here, including the people you're serving, okay? So imagine yourself going into your work with this kind of energy. You're like, I'm so fucking overflowing. Go ahead, drink all you want. That's how I am in my business. I'm like, I'm here for you because I took care of that. Does that make sense? Now, all the details, how to fill your cup, I got to get to know you better. That would be more coaching and getting to know you better. I don't know all that. But I can tune in for 2 seconds before I close off your energy if I can. Let me see. For you, honey, it's social connection, more social connection. And I just want you to know if you have social anxiety or you're isolating like a lot of trauma survivors do, you don't have to force yourself to do it strongly. You want to titrate slowly. Just go and make an effort when you're at the grocery store to talk to people more, connect. Or maybe if you're not ready for people, then it's time for nature or animals. Okay? But I feel like you need to connect to something, a greater sense of joy that's bigger than yourself. This is about your heart and your spirit. Your water, everything else like that is pretty decent. That's what I'm getting at. It's more the heart and soul nourishment. Okay? You need to create that for yourself and you need to go do that. Like I moved to the woods. A lot of my people thought I was completely nuts. And now they're like, oh, I've never seen Gina happier. I'm so happy living here. And I had to just ask myself, what will make me happy? I had to cut out all the noise. It's not Chanel. It's not, I love Chanel. She was a powerhouse woman, okay? Coco Chanel. But for me, what makes me happy, like when I had my first $30,000 week in my business, y'all, this business right here, I never belonged to any MLMs, nothing like that. Just coaching and helping people online. My first $30,000 week was in 2014. You know what I bought? Essential oils. That's what I was wanting. I grew up poor, y'all. In case you don't know my story, it's in the bio if you want to read it. I'm not going to tell it all again. I tell it lots of times. I have for 15 years. I've had this business 15 years. But I bought essential oils. That's what I bought. Okay? That's what made me happy. It's about finding what makes you happy, just like the forest. I had to ask myself, what made me happy when I was a little girl? Just sitting in the woods. And now I'm in the huge woods. It's kind of spooky out there tonight because as I was sharing earlier, it's like raining. It's got this like horror movie feeling, but still I love it. My soul is nourished. I made sure of it. Does that make sense? Even though everybody's like, oh, go to Gina's, it's too far. I'm like, girl, it's not that far. It's worth it. To them, it's not. To me, it is. I had to carve out the life how I want it. What it looks like for you, I'm never going to judge. I have friends who love shopping. They love the city. I'm like, it's so fucking noisy there. How do you live there? But anywho, I love visiting, right? And I used to live in the city. But you got to find what's right for you, right? I can hear myself, spirit. I do my work. It nourishes me here. You guys are getting all the energy I get from the forest when I'm sitting here. I used to sit in the woods and coach everybody with my butt in the forest, right? We have mountain lions and bears right now, a lot of them since the 2020 global crisis, but that's how I ran all my programs. You guys got that energy. I was nourished. Nothing, listen, this is for you. I'm going to close off, Hetty. Nothing could fucking touch me. Nothing could take me down. I had myself so nourished. Imagine the energy of nature behind me. And it's what I love. Like, right? I designed it that way. You got to design it your way. Nothing's going to touch me. And I could be a powerhouse coach and mentor and big sister for y'all. We can't do it by ourselves, so we got to connect. That's my nourishment. What's yours? Okay. I'm going to close off your reading with that, my love. Thank you so much for your question. Jessica says, love and light. Yes, my girl. Yes, sister. Leela. Hello. Hi, Tiffany. Welcome in, honey. Mimi, promotion anytime soon. Ooh, I love that. Hetty, boxing got me in when I was lost in trauma. Yes. Activate that powerhouse fire energy. Go, girl. Yes. Sometimes there's so much to say on these live streams, y'all. I could sit here all day. So like I said, I do have my trauma badasses group open. If you want to be in my energy all the time, come join. You can have me there. I'm also opening my one for the ages. That's going to be one session that we are on video together, or phone if you prefer. But I do have, it's called One for the Ages. It's a membership, and you can just join for 1 month if you want to. But in there, I'm downloading audios all the time. And often my people are like, oh, I needed to hear that exact thing today, right? And there's a whole library that you can listen to. They're all audios if you're into that kind of thing. Email me if you're interested. That's not posted yet, but go to check out the links in my bio if you feel drawn to doing this, okay? Otherwise, stick around. You don't ever have to buy anything from me. We'll still be friends. There's no pressure ever. I'm doing this work because I love it, and I'm here to serve you. Yes, you can ask a question. Hi, Cinderella. Welcome in, honey. Hello from Kansas. I love that. I was going to make a joke, but I won't, about Kansas. I'm sure you've heard it 80 million times. Kansas, we're not in Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. I say that when I'm going through a weird time in life. I'm like, okay, Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. I'm in Canada, so I've never been there. That's my reference about Kansas. But I have been through a lot of the states. I've done lots of road trips. I have family in the states, so I'm very familiar with the states. You guys are my people. Cinderella. And the red ruby slippers. Okay, y'all, I have one more reading left in me. Instead of just grabbing someone, you're from Canada too? I love it. I'm in BC. Yes, Avril. Hello. Who's in BC with me? Where are you? Let me know who would like a reading next. And if someone wants to purchase it, go now. Okay, I'm going to give you a few minutes. Or say I'm going to go buy it so that I don't grab somebody else. And then I'll just refund you if I do that. But let me know if you want the reading and you want to pay for it. $22 is guaranteed. It's yours. Otherwise, I'm just going to give it to someone else. And then I'm going to close off the live for the evening. Okay, my loves? Super Sam I am. Hello, honey. Gracie, welcome in. Megs, everybody. Ottawa. Oh, Ottawa. Okay. I think you already said that, right? Hopeful. Nice to meet you, honey. Everyone, make sure you give me a follow, okay? Give me a follow. I do these regularly. I want you to find me again. Otherwise, you'll be like, where's that girl again? That weird girl in the woods. I forgot to put earrings on tonight. I just noticed. I always wear earrings. You're going to be like, where's that weirdo? Where'd she go? You won't find me again. So make sure you give me a follow. And don't forget on YouTube, all the replays are there. If you're like, why'd she have to leave? I still want to hear her. Go to YouTube. All the readings the ones that are, most of them, like 95% of them are posted there. If I download it from TikTok and it's all messed up, the audio and video, then I have to send it to someone to edit and it takes a while. But right now there's quite a few up there. I even put a playlist so you could just hit play. I like doing that to people I like. So I did it for you guys. You just hit play in the playlist. Oh, thank you so much, Rebecca. You're so sweet. Mwah. I love that gift. That's so beautiful. So on the playlist, you can just hit play and listen to all the replays, okay? There's only one time that I made a big noise. I hate when I'm listening to a playlist when I'm sleeping and then there's a big noise, and it wakes me up. One time I dropped this, my favorite peppermint. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. And I dropped it and it was really loud. So I'm sorry if that wakes you up. It won't. I'm just being silly. That was the loudest thing I've ever did. We're pretty chill here and quiet and peaceful. Betty, hello. Welcome in. Okay, so if no one wants to purchase a reading, I'm going to go ahead and choose someone and do another complimentary one, which is my pleasure to do. I just wanted to give someone a chance because I'm not choosing, y'all. I'm not choosing from my brain mentally. I'm not like, she's been waiting for a long time and she looks cool and I like what she said and she asked 5 times and she really needs one. I'm not doing it logically. I'm choosing intuitively. So it's random on your end. It's just like, bloop. Someone's name's going to jump out and I'm going to be like, you. Okay? That's how it works when I choose intuitively. So that's why I offer the paid option, because you can bypass all of that, because who knows when you're going to be read. But just hang around, okay, honeys, and tell me what's going on. That's awesome. Yeah, Super Sam, Rebecca, hello. Let's see. And then some people are like, oh, she gave a gift, so she's the one who's choosing. That's not how it works. It's just, I just choose. So I am going to choose Rebecca, not because she gave a gift, just because her name jumped out at me. Okay? Rebecca, welcome in, honey. I'm going to read for you, my love. Come on in. So Rebecca, how it works is I want you to engage with me and talk to me, okay? So it just means like if I say something, just say, yes, that makes sense. No, that doesn't resonate. And it's okay to say no, everybody, if it doesn't make sense. The only way I can help you is if you tell me the truth, okay? And I'm not going to get offended. Y'all, I have a thick skin, okay? I've been doing this for a long time. I'm a dinosaur, okay? I was also a writer in my 20s. Like, I have a thick skin, okay? So don't worry about me. I want you to get what you came for. Get what you came for, okay? So Rebecca, when I get your card, if it doesn't make sense to you, tell me what doesn't make sense. No question is too silly or dumb. Or if you're like, no, that makes perfect sense. If it doesn't make sense to you, then you got to ask questions. If it does, then you're just like, oh, okay, that's good. I'm good. And then we'll close off your reading, okay? But when I'm in there, like I am right now, I'm entering your energy. I want you to know that I can guide you very strongly right now, okay? So let me just check what's going on. Actually, I don't need the cards, but I just like using them. They're fun. And give you something pretty to look at. This is your picture. Look how pretty it is. It says the most powerful law in the universe. Rebecca. Yes, Hopeful says it's beautiful. The peppermint. I know, right? I love that. You have a question for me, honey? I can read your energy, but I need to know if you have a question about something specific or you just want me to read the card. Let me know. Let me know. Hi, Sunshine. Welcome in, honey. I promised myself I would drink all these waters. Now I gotta gulp them. Normally I drink all my water in the morning, like most of it. But today I had something salty. I'm still on my moon time, y'all. It's been brutal this week. You just want to know about love? Okay. You love somebody right now. I don't know if you're with them, but I feel a strong love right now. I'm getting that you're not with them. I'm getting that you love somebody right now, but you're not with them. But it doesn't feel like torturous that you're not with them. So I don't know if they're away or... Tell me if this makes sense. Type. Tell me. That's a good idea, Super Sam. Yes. Drink all the water in the morning. I know. I think that's what you're talking about. But y'all, I have to say I'm not a medical doctor because there is such a thing as drinking too much water and you can cause medical problems. I get up at 4 in the morning most of the time. So I drink all my water like within 8 hours from 4 to noon. That's different. Most people don't wake up that early. I'm crazy. Y'all. Oh, Rebecca says yes, true. Okay. All right, good. That's accurate. Okay. So let me read your card. Every thought vibrates, every thought radiates a signal, and every thought attracts a matching signal back. We call that process the law of attraction. The law of attraction says that which is like itself like unto itself is drawn. I'll read it again. Every thought vibrates. Every thought radiates a signal, and every thought attracts a matching signal back. We call that process the law of attraction. The law of attraction says that which is like unto itself is drawn. Let me know if you have questions about that, Rebecca. Here's your card again. Ooh, it matches. Y'all, how amazing is that today? All of the cards match my eyeshadow. I know that's weird, but this one really matches. Look. It's like tonight we nailed it with the eyeshadow matching. Every single one. That's weird. Not all of them do. For example, this one doesn't. Like, there's lots that don't. So interesting. This is like an exact match. I know you guys don't care, but I'm just waiting. I'm bored. I'm just waiting for Rebecca to respond. Rebecca! Respond! She's like, I'm typing. Sheesh. Don't make me start ASMR. Do, 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 do. Rebecca, my love. What are you doing, my love? Do, 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 do. Any questions about your card, my love, or can I just sign off from your energy? I don't know if your phone died or if your comments aren't coming through. That happens sometimes. If so, just type it again. I'm not seeing any comments. I have a moderator here too, Jasmine. She's not seeing anything. She would let me know and she would approve it. So you can put emojis in front of your comment if it's not coming through. I see everyone's starting to leave the live because it did say it was the last reading. So I am going to close off soon. Thank you everyone who's still here. Have an incredible night. Have a wonderful sleep. And yeah, I look forward to seeing y'all again. It's nice to see you. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for all the love tonight. I really appreciate it. Rebecca, I'm sorry we lost you, honey. I am going to close off the live. I'm going to go take my vitamins, chill out. You too, Super Sam. Thank you for being here, honey. It's nice to see you again. I love your name. Super Sam, yeah, reminds me of Dr. Seuss. You too, Sherry. Thanks so much. Sorry I didn't get to read for you. I always feel bad, like my human self. I'm like, ugh. It's like when I used to get really busy in here. I'd have 4 pages, 3 rows of list names on each page. It was wild. And I felt bad. I was like, I can't read for everybody when I do that. Because I ran out of energy, right? So this is me protecting my energy. Sam's laughing. I love Dr. Seuss. Some of these cards, they're like poetry too. They sound like Dr. Seuss the way they're written. I love those ones. But yeah, thank you, Stephanie. Have a great evening, my love. But yeah, I forget what I was saying. Oh, I just ran out of energy and I feel bad. I'm like, I can't, you know, all those people were waiting and I ran out of energy, so I can't serve everybody. But this is a good example. Yes, Sherry says, never feel bad. Take care of yourself. I know it's my human self, right? But my spiritual, my guides are just like, her, you did a good job. Except on Thanksgiving, y'all. My guides were like, get up, girl. I'm like, what? It's Thanksgiving. It wasn't even Canadian. It wasn't even Canadian Thanksgiving. It was American Thanksgiving. And I was just like, I'm going to be lazy today. It's a holiday. They're like, no, it's not. Not for you. Get out there. They need you. I'm like, I just want to eat popcorn in bed. Leave me alone. Anywho, I did like 7 hours of live streaming that day. It was like, get up, boop, boop, boop. I'm like, oh, mamma mia. Sheesh. They were like, get out there. So I listened to them. They're the only people I listen to. They're not people, but you know what I mean. But anyway, the other side, you know, directs the way for me. But my human self feels bad. My human self is like, oh, I put them on the list. Now I can't serve them. So I don't have lists now. I choose randomly is my whole point. My guides choose, and I am here to serve you. But I can only do so many people. So that's why I also do readings. I'm busy behind the scenes. I do readings for people. I do one-to-one coaching. Check the links in the bio. You know, all that good stuff. But it's my pleasure, and I come here when I'm called. So don't worry about me. I'm taking care of myself. It's just my human self can't help it. She's like, come on. And at the end of the live, I'm starting to close off my guides as well, so I can take a break from them telling me what to do. Sheesh. All right, my loves. Megs, I'm sorry, honey. I'm closing off the live, so I will answer you next time. Make sure to give me a follow, and I'll see you next time. Lots of love, everybody. Good night. Have the most amazing sleep, okay? And I'll see you next time very soon. Bye. Good night. Love you.